Now, usually I do this process a little further away from the crop, so I'm not as crunched for time. But because I was away on, a vacation, and then I came back, and then I started my class, March Scrapathon, and then I had to work, I was a little crunched for time. So my crop is tomorrow. I'm going to Crop and Create, and I don't like to go there with a bunch of just random things. I like to make page kits for when I get there. I get way more stuff done. So I'm going to take you on sort of what I'm going to do to get ready in the minimum amount of time, because I don't have a lot of time. So for some reason there's some tape on this side, so I know I won't be able to use those top 2 cards, so I might as well use this as a background. It's a nice background anyway. So a lot of this is leftovers, just scraps from some previous layouts. So I might as well and try. I don't like, I was going to say I don't like scraps, and I don't like saying that either, because it's one of my favorite ways to scrap is with scraps. But I don't like it when they're just hanging out in my craft room. So what I do is I try to keep them like this, one on top of the other, and then I try to use them as soon as possible. I don't like that it just sits there for months and years. So I'm going to put this sheet with that, because I could use this, or I could use that, or this or that, or whatever's on that side. So that's good. I think that's a branding strip. I'll just stick it in there too. Let's see if there's anything else. I like this. Now I know, like, this is white and this is cream, but it's so small. I don't think if I just use it to mat my photo, I don't think I'll be able to tell. And I said I want to use those scraps. Got to use them up. There, that's a nice photo, or nice pink. Actually, I kind of like that photo with it, and I'll put it there, and then it'll remind me to print it bigger. This is one of the diamond paintings that I finished. It's a Harry Potter one. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And I can use that scrap, because maybe I can mount the cardstock after I mat the photo again, or mount the pattern paper. Pattern tater. Okay, pattern paper. I worked a night shift, not last night, but the night before, and I slept for 3 hours, and I had to get up and go to an appointment, which I needed to go because it was for my back. My back has been killing me, which it did help. My back still hurts, but need some coffee. My back still hurts, but it's getting better. I have another appointment in 2 weeks to try to fix it up some more. So yeah, so yesterday I had 3 hours sleep. I did go to bed really early last night, and I slept for 11 hours. So, but I think I'm still kind of goo goo gaga. I think I'll put this. So that'll be my first page kit. And I already know what I want to do it on. My finished diamond painting of Harry Potter. Now, can I find a pen? I don't know how. This always happens. But I can never find pens Or pencils. Never. Oh, here's a pencil. So I'll put DP of Harry Potter. Now, how many page kits am I going to do? I'm going to do at least 20. And I have none. I don't think I have any ready. Yeah, I don't think I have any. If I do, it's like 1 or 2, which is not going to help me. So I got to put this somewhere where it doesn't get mixed in with the rest of my stuff. Put it over there. Okay, so the first one is done. 19 to go. But I've gone to crops where I don't do this, and literally I get nothing done. So it's a little bit of prep work ahead of time, but it's worth it. Totally worth it. That black here, and maybe some of that red. And again, I don't know what pictures I'm going to do. I'm just going by how the page and the colors feel together. Maybe I can cut this one out and use that. Or even this. I like that. Okay. Maybe this. Okay. And one thing is not to dwell too long on your background. You know, as long as it looks good. Remember, we don't know what we're going to do with these pages, so don't need to spend a lot of time trying to figure out if this is going to look good, or you just need to, as long as the color combo is looking good, that's what I like. That. And this is what I like about scraps. I can grab scraps and I can already, you know, kind of figure out how the layout's going to go. So maybe I can put this in there and maybe just grab a couple of those, or maybe I should keep this for layout by itself. I don't know. I like those though. So let's try to find some more pink. Now I know I had put some pattern paper kits back in November, and I've just had so much going on since then that I don't know, they got mixed up with other stuff, or anyway, I can't for sure say where they are. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I can't say for sure where they are, so which would have made my life a whole lot easier if I could have found them. I'm just going to go with this, because then I would have only had to start putting embellishment clusters or embellishments, and I would have had my 20-page kits done. But that's okay. Today I plan on getting quite a bit of that stuff done, so, and tomorrow I don't need to be there till in the afternoon. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to look. See, these are all scraps. So let's see if we can make a layout using my scraps. A lot of yellow. Okay, so let's see how much I have. I like this tan, and I'll probably use like a tan background. I like that. These are patterned, but they read as solids, so it's all good. And what about this one? I think I have enough of these, and then I'll just find a cardstock background. So that'll be another one. And when I put the embellishments is when I'll start grabbing cardstock, unless I have one here. Let me see if this one goes well. Yeah, I'm going to start with this one. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Now let's try to find some more scraps. See, the first, whatever I did, three or four, they were all done with scraps. So that's pretty cool. You know what? I have a bunch of dark brown cardstock. Oh, maybe I can put it with this one. I was going to say I should put it with the other yellow, but maybe I can do another yellow. Another yellow. Page kit. That one, maybe I'll use a dark brown as the base. So I'll just put whatever yellow I have because they go really well together. I'll put this because it'll be a nice to matte the photo, and if I do matte the whole thing with brown, it'll look good. Okay. So there's another one. So it doesn't have to be like full sheets of pattern papers, and you know, you got scraps. Like I said, I cannot stand putting those scraps in my back in my stash. I just want to use them. Oh, I was like, didn't I flip them over? But it's the same pattern. I don't know if I want to use this as the background, or I don't know. Or, oh, this is nice. I don't know if I want to add blue and pink. Just add this because it's got some pink there. I don't know. We'll leave it there. I can decide later. Okay. I love these ombre effects. Ah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. What was that? Would that go well with this? Let me see. No. Maybe some on this side. I might have to go get some more pattern papers. I just grabbed a bit here and tried to use up all the scraps that I've been piling up. Let me see. I might have some more scraps over here from layouts that I did that I didn't use at all. I'll just bring those in. Okay. Might have some more scraps somewhere. I'm not quite sure where they are. Okay. I'm not loving that, so I kind of love this, but I'm wondering if I could find something that would go better with that. So when I go to a crop, my page kits are different than when I do my page kits for at home. I like these three together. Yeah, my page kits are different because I'm not going to have all my stuff there. I don't want to bring half my scrap room with me. I just want to bring, you know, the minimal amount of stuff. You know what? I like this side with it. So I'm going to make this a page kit. I don't want to bring too much stuff. So that's why the page kits come in. I'm going to make some page kits. I'm going to choose my photos. Now, normally I do the journaling for each of the page kits. I doubt I'm going to have time for that this time around. I mean, the crop is tomorrow. I don't think I'll have time for that, which kind of makes me sad because it means that I'm going to come home with a whole bunch of layouts that are not going to be journaled on. But such is life. The pages are going to be done. That's what's going to matter. So I like those two together, but I'd like to find something else. The yellow maybe? But I've kind of put all my yellows already on some page kits. Oh, here's a yellow, but wrong tone. Also wrong tone. Yeah, so such is life. I'll come home and I'll journal on my pages once I get home. I'll just add them to my stack of stuff that needs to be journaled, which I'm kind of doing a little bit. Sort of one of my goals is to journal on at least 10 layouts a week. So I'll get them done this year. Okay, so I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to go get some more pattern papers. These are not, I don't know, they're not, when I look at them, they're not bringing me joy. They're not bringing me Ooh, I want to scrap those. So I'm going to go grab another set and see if we can put some more page kits together. When that drawer gets full, I have to make page kits, or I need to get rid of them. Like, something's got to go. I have no more room to put some pattern papers in there. So instead of getting rid of them, I'm going to take a whole bunch out. So of course, most of that in here is not full sheets of pattern papers. So I'll have to put most likely cardstock in the background, when normally when I do my page kits, because I grab a whole bunch of pattern papers, usually my kits are made with all pattern papers. But you know what? It's good to change it up once in a while. Before I started making page kits, I used to scrap with cardstock a whole lot more. Coffee time again. Okay. So now let's see if I can find some in here that will inspire me to scrap them. Let me see. I kind of like those, and it's not like colors that I typically use all the time, so it'll be nice to change it up a bit. I like the brown and the green because it has brown and green in that one. Okay, so we'll use this, and again I'll either use a craft or another color to use as my background. Let me see. I love those little birds. They're so cute. These papers were used a long time ago. So let's see. We can use some more up. I kind of like but I like those two together. So if I can, I'll put them to the side. If I can find something else to go with that. I like this. I know there's a ton of cameras on the back, but I've learned that, you know, just use what you got. Okay. That's a piece of packaging. Practicing my lettering. Oh, there's more yellow, but I've used yellow so much this time. I don't want all my pages to be yellow, but this is great though for journaling. So I'll put it off to the side. And with 20 page kits, it's not as if like I'm going to have a ton. So I'm trying to be a little bit selective. And what's great about scraps like this is when I go to put this page together, I'm just going to use the scraps in the way that they're cut out, and hopefully the plan is that my pages will totally come together quickly. So So I'm spending a bit of time right now getting them done. Oh, I love that. Spending a bit of time right now getting them done, but it'll be worth it in the long run. So now I gotta find some, this is a mess, right? It's okay. I know where I'm at with it, so it's all good. So I'm still looking for pink. Let's not get distracted. Oh, that's a nice one. So all the ones that I really like, I'm kind of putting them on top and keeping them in mind for maybe the next layering of pattern papers. I like that. Now I might not use all of this, but you know, they're scraps, so they were just sitting there not being used anyway. So at least now they have a chance. They have a chance to fulfill what they were created for. Okay, I really like this. I love using this as a layer. So there's quite a bit of black pattern papers. And gray looks good too. There's this. See if there's anything else. This maybe? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else. I'll just put that in there. Why not? Okay, that's quite a bit. That's mostly like the layering. And that's okay. I'll just find either a white cardstock or something and I'll stick it in there. And then what I can do is the embellishments, I can make them so that they're like something that'll pop. So red or pink. I wouldn't keep going with the black. I would, ooh. Well, that's cool. I like that. But I have a layout that I think that I could use for that. And I haven't taken the pictures yet. So we'll have to wait till this summer so I can take pictures. We have a telescope. So I'm going to take pictures this summer of like Mason using the telescope, watching the stars, and then I'll be able to use that. Okay. I think I have almost 10 already, which, as you can tell, using scraps does go a little faster for putting page kits together. Because it's, you know, the scraps tend to be maybe in the order that maybe you've used them before, or so it'll come together way quicker. Yeah, I can get a craft cardstock again. Maybe use that. I love this, but this is very fallish. I'll put it, and it, you know, I probably won't use it, but it coordinates with it so well that I'll put it in. Oh, look, there's another one. Yay. And then I have some dark brown cardstock. I'll take that. The cardstock that I run out the most is white, black, and that dark brown. Man, I have a hard time keeping that dark brown. So I try not to get some more for a few months and then, you know, use the other tones of browns that I have so that they get used up. But that brown is my favorite. Okay, so I'll use this. So I'm going to pause you and I'm going to, because I think I have 10. I'm going to clean this mess up, and I think the other 10 I'll probably, I don't know, maybe grab something else to grab the next 10. Get some collections, you know, that they've put in the thought to put together. So I went and grabbed a few of those. And those, you know, where I am in a crunch, where normally I would spend a lot of time, you know, finding papers that go together and all this stuff, and then finding some embellishments. I am in a little bit of a crunch time. So I'm going to try and use some of these and then make page kits with that. These are awfully bright. I think if I can find a cardstock, a light cardstock to put in the background, and then I can use some of the brighter stuff in small doses. And then these can be my embellishment, like finishers, I guess. I'll probably have to add some more. There's not enough there. But I think I can start with that. And then add a little bit more to it, but at least it's a good start. And I'm going to put this right away back in the package, because otherwise it probably won't get done. Let me see, I still have, I think that would look good. That yellow, yeah, okay. So I'll put that to the side. A lot of these page collections, like that one, that was just a mini one, so there wasn't a lot of pattern papers in there. This is a bigger one. This is Simple Stories Cabin Fever. I think I got that 2 years ago, maybe, at Crop and Create. And you know my motto, I have to use the stuff that I have. It's gotta happen. I have some pictures of us camping last summer with Mason. So I'll just put Yogi Bear Campground, and I'll have to go print some photos. So that's another thing, I have to print my photos all today too. Not my favorite way to get ready for a crop, but like I said, I have all day today, and then tomorrow till about noon, which I have other stuff I need to do, but it's all good. We actually went on a hike. I'll put hike here because it says take a hike. You know what? I'll just take all this and I'll stick it in there. I still need some cardstock, but I'll do that the next step. There's another one. Let's see if there's anything else we can pull from this one. Oh my goodness, I love that. Love that. Let's see. It's kind of close in tone, but I know I can do another page on camping for sure. That would very much be a tone-on-tone layout. Let's see what these, oh, these are all cut aparts. It's all good. Camping hair, don't care. And we've already decided that we're going to go again this summer. Can't wait. Same campground. It was amazing. Except we're going to do more than a weekend. We found a weekend was way too short. And there's so much for kids to do. Mason absolutely adored it. So I think we're going to go for maybe 5 days. Let me see if there's any cut aparts here that I could use. And he made little friends on the, yeah, I'll put this one with it. He made little friends, you know, while we were camping. He loved it. So we're definitely going to do that again. I'll put those two because I don't plan on using this on anything else. Now, when I come back home, if they're not cut into, you know, the bottom of the thing says what collection they were in. So I'll just put them right back into that collection. Hope you don't mind, but I'm going to take the second that it takes to put this in there. Because otherwise, at the end of the hour or whatever I spent, it's a complete chaos, and then it's really difficult to put everything back in. So we'll put that there. Let's grab another one. This is Simple Story Urban Traveler. I think, what year is that? $2013. Okay, so I'm wrong. I was gonna say, I think I bought that last year, but no, 2013. So it is time to get this used up. Now this, you can put it like this or sideways. I'm going to use this as a background. Let me see what's on the back side. Don't really like the back side anyway, so I'm going to put this, and I'm going to put this for my embellishments. That's what I mean. That's how different I do it when I'm in a crunch. I just, you know, instead of taking my time and saying, oh, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take that, I'm just going to take everything that's within that sticker. And because I'm doing it so quickly, then it's giving me some options, right? It's not as if I'm going to get there and say, oh man, I was in such a rush that I didn't grab this, or I didn't add enough. This, I could do it on my cruise that I just did. So I'm going to put that. I need some pattern papers though. Some pattern papers. Ooh. I like this one. I'm going to put both because I'm not going to use both, but I'm going to use one or the other. And depending on the photo, it'll decide the size of that card. Am I going to use a 4x6 or am I going to use a 3x4? That's cute, but I already have something on the side. There's not many options for, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do these two as far as options, because isn't the ship, yeah, it's multicolor, so okay, multicolor. And then there's some acetates. I'll just throw them all in there. That's good. And then here, I'll put Cruise, which I haven't gone and got them all like printed up. So I'll have to print some on my Canon Selphy, which is fine. I'll get it done. Okay, so let's put this away so we know exactly what goes where. Okay. So do you guys attend crops? I'm really lucky in my hometown, which it's literally 20 minutes from where, actually it's not my hometown. I call it my hometown because it's the nearest, biggest town to where I live. It's about 20 minutes from where I live. Crop and Create comes every year. And I could stay home and, you know, go back and forth, but I want the whole experience. So I usually share a room and we stay there. Now this year I'm going with, usually I go with my friend Ev, but this year she couldn't come because she's she's away for her work. So, oh, I like that. I like that there's colors or patterns that I can use as backgrounds. Yay. Okay, how about this? How about this? How about this? And then I'll grab a cardstock. So yeah, so this year she can't go, so I'm going with some other friends. So that's cool. I can't wait. You know what? Same thing. I'm just going to put all of the stickers. I'm just going to use what I got. And then with these, I'll tell you what I'll do. You know, I'm going to have like 20 page kits. But because I have so many stickers, you know, once I cut these apart and I do a layout with it, a lot of times what I'll do is whatever I have left over, right away, as soon as I finish one layout, I move on to the next and I use the scraps and I make another layout. So this, especially this time, I will bring, I always do, but especially this time, I will bring some plain cardstock. You know, I'll just bring like this many and I just grab a few of each color, you know, some white, some black, some brown, a few shades of blues and all this stuff. And then I'll be able to get another layout, like boom, boom, 2 done right in a row. Which is awesome. Okay. I'm trying to, I could put more than one page kit per one of these. But what I'm trying to do is, a lot of these have never been even opened up. So I'm trying to, you know, get them open, get them used up. Because the one time a year, around this time of year, is when I buy new supplies. So I know I'm going to be buying new stuff at Crop and Create tomorrow. So I want to make sure that I use what I already have. It's fun to buy new stuff, right? It's fun to have the new stuff. The industry needs it. You know, if we all stop buying stuff, then scrapbooking is going to be no more. Because they need to keep making money. But our pockets need a break too. So I think if we, you know, sometimes buy stuff and then kind of use what you got and then buy more stuff. So, oh, I don't think there's a lot of papers that I can use for matting in this. Like very little. No, I'll use this, and I don't really like that anyway. So I'll just make sure that that's covered. I don't like that with that either, but I don't have a lot of choices. And, you know, give me something that I can use. Like, what is that? It's totally, it doesn't even look like it belongs with this, with this kit. Does it belong with this kit? Yeah. Wow. Or at least give me some stuff that I can, you know, make a layout with. Huh. I guess for that one, I'll need to go in my stash and try. No, maybe I can use that side instead. It's kind of sad. Okay, so maybe I can use that side. It still doesn't go. Okay. Let's try to find something else. Oh, that's better. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll grab all this. That's going to be almost my page kit. And I'll put this back because I had trouble making one page kit with, which it's really funny because usually Simple Stories, they are one of my favorite companies because I find their stuff coordinates so well. Now, another thing you can do, I'll have to hide, but when I was ordering stuff from Scrapbook Generation, they would send me like little page kits like this. So I'm going to put that right in there, and that can be a page done. I even have the sketch. Usually, if I have a lot of time, I can go through sketchbooks and, you know, grab some sketches and put it with the specific page. Anything to make putting the page together really quickly, because you have an amount of time that you're dedicating to just doing page kits. So it's not a race, but it's an amount of time that you've paid money to go there too, which, yes, a lot of it is to chill too, right? I do spend a lot of time chatting. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that too. Oh, Mason was a superhero at Halloween, and then I could just go pow and that kind of stuff. Yay. I know it's not Halloween-y colors, but that's not... I'm going to put Halloween pics, but I'm not going to make it about Halloween. I'm going to make it about how he loves to sort of play pretend. And that, I'll probably just... use a cardstock. Uh-oh. I took the stickers out of this already. So I don't know where they are. I'll look in my stash to see if I can find them. If not, I'll just, you know, it's all good. Okay. So that, I'll just put this, and then I'll add cardstock, and I'll try to find, I think I have a collection that's kind of all superhero-ish. So I'll try to find that and stick that in there. I'll put that on there. Hero, pow, bam, because I can put that on the rays. Excuse me. Okay. Do I have another one that I want to put together with this? Or do I want to call it good? I think I'm going to call it good. Okay. Is there any maybe cards that I could put with the other one? Oh, I love that. You know what? I'm going to use this because Mason said to us, or to his mom, after Christmas, he said, you know, I saw on YouTube that, because he's allowed to watch kids' new YouTube or whatever, that people do a thing called family game night, which we play a lot of games with him anyway, but he wants it, you know, that it's called family game night and that we play games, and he loves that. So I'm going to do a page about that. And the little story about what he said to his mom. I'm going to put family. And I got pictures of us playing games. There you go. And it's not just me and him and Dave that'll play. You know, everyone plays. Which is awesome. Okay. And even my daughter and her husband moved out. And, you know, they said, my daughter said that she'll come in for family game night. Sometimes it'll be on Fridays and sometimes it'll be on Sundays. So there we go. That's done. Let's see if I can October afternoon. And look, it's still full. Not good. Well, good and not good, right? Because now October afternoon is no more. I think they do stuff with Peachy Cheap sometimes, but I don't know how they can do that. But anyway, if there are no more, I'm definitely gonna. You know what I wish they would do with Peachy Cheap? Bring back your mini markets and your other alphas and make kits with those, and I'll buy them. And I'm sure I won't be the only one, because those mini markets alphas, man, I almost don't want to use them now, because I'm like, but I can't get them anymore. It's like my basic gray little alphas, but I use them all the time, so you can't do that, right? You got to use what you got. Other stuff, other pretty stuff is going to come out, so it's all good. I don't know if I want to use that as the background. Or do I? That's too busy. That's good. Do I like that, or do I want to find something else? We'll do this, and then we'll look here to see. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. I don't know if it'll go well with this because it's kind of busy. Yeah, it doesn't go well with that at all. But I like those two because this is big, this is small, so it's all good. Let's see if there's another one that maybe would be more reads like a solid. No, it's too bad. I love this too, but I think that and that goes better together. So this wins. I'll take the whole sticker sheet and another page kit. We'll put this away just like that. Another one done. I have one more that I took out, so I'll go through those and then I'll count how many page kits or paper kits that I have done. There we go. And then we'll know if I have enough or if I need to go through a different way, you know, another stash of stuff. This one is called Sarsaparilla. I don't know if I'll find anything in here or not, but I don't think I've used it, so I wanted to see if I could try to find something. I like these blues. So maybe I can find a way to use some of these pattern papers, right? I'm way more picky about the stuff that I buy now. One, I buy way less pattern papers. I have enough pattern papers. What I need is die cuts. So I buy way more die cuts than I do pattern papers. Actually, I don't remember the last time I bought pattern papers. I think it was last June, and I only bought like 8. Okay, so let's see if I can I was going to say, where's the other one? I like that jean. I like that and that. I like those 3. What about this? Wish this was a little bit more. Kind of a lot of. I'll put those 3 and we shall see. I'll just take the sticker sheet and stick that in there. Where is it? I can't see that I had taken the sticker sheet out of this. Oh, it's right here. Duh. This, oof, I don't know. I'll take it out, but maybe that and that. We'll see. Okay, so now I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to go count how many page kits I have, and we'll come back and put some embellishments. So that will be in another video.